As soon as it comes to know about lapses committed and a person has committed the lapses, a preliminary inquiry has to be conducted in the presence of accused and statements obtained from all persons with date of signature of all persons and the accused. Connected records have to be collected. Those statements which form basis for the charges have to be analyzed and undertaken. The lapses committed have to be noted down to the form of charges. Repetition of same charges in different words has to be avoided. The charge memo consists of brief explanation of lapses committed, the charges, indication of statements and records which form basis for the charges, calling for explanation of charged person within a reasonable time. Failure to submit explanation will be taken as he has nothing to offer. Whether the accused requires oral inquiry or personal hearing or requires both. Instructions to sign with the date and resubmission of the served copy of charge memo, enclosing of copies of statements obtained from persons which form basis for charges, instructing to submit the questionnaire form duly filled in along with explanation by the accused, indication in the questionnaire form the details of persons who will be produced before oral inquiry, indication of details of persons who were inquired in the presence of the accused during the preliminary inquiry. Accused has to indicate in the questionnaire form names of persons whom he likes to be examined during the oral inquiry, indication in the charge memo about conducting of oral inquiry on charges he reputes, instructing to acknowledge the receipt of charge memo, dated signature of competent authority in the charge memo. The charge memo in duplicate has to be served in person, and acknowledgement in the duplicate copy of the charge memo has to be obtained from the person charged. If this is impossible, then charge memo can be served by registered post with acknowledgement due. After getting explanation from the accused, it has to be studied in detail. If the disciplinary authority accepts the explanation, then he may drop the charges or recommend to drop such of those charges to the competent authority. An oral inquiry has to be conducted on all the charges reputed by the accused in order to prove the charges. The competent authority has to appoint competent person as inquiry officer to conduct oral inquiry and submit inquiry report. A personal hearing has to be given to the accused at any stage before passing of final orders. The disciplinary authority has to communicate to the inquiry officer the served copy of the charge memo, copies of statements and records which form basis for the charges, the explanation submitted by the accused with the questionnaire form duly filled in, the orders of appointment of inquiry officer has to be communicated to the accused with the directions to appear for the inquiry whenever conducted.